It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. That's why IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score.
The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. The Bulls are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. These are the games that challenge you, guys. They will have the work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
And looking at Chicago, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Here's the captain, and the Bulls another three.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Johnson in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, yeah. Dallas's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Dallas. No good from the corner.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Baker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's the captain. 8 points for him. It's good from long range. The captain's got 11 points.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Here's Baker. The teardrop falls in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
They set the pick. Here's the captain. He's coming off a 25-point game against Brooklyn. Now the dish to Kaminsky. Shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago leading by 6.
Y'all can get him like sauce.
Here's the captain. Another three for Chicago.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about.
That would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots actually.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Like, y'all like getting both sides. Get your ass in nice stuff. You don't already be getting contact when people stand on the floor. That's why a lot of people don't like to get contact.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through the captain. Coach's words lead us to believe they're going to be asking a lot of him today in terms of offense, and I'm sure he's only too happy to oblige. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Shoots the three, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
2 in the run. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The captain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ellis left side. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, bro, look.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Now look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Keep doing it.
Here's the captain. He's got 23. That's good.
Boy, you already know, bro. I'm hitting them shots, bro. I'm not playing, bro. Like,
here's Levine.
Bro, I told you, bro.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Unloads and misses it off the right side of the rim. The captain. Shot no good. Welcome back, folks. We'll see you. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, the captain in at point guard. And it's Snyder in at the small forward. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Dallas, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. That one is no good. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's the captain. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. The captain's got 29. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's the captain. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
All that stuff on 3 times today, bro. I need y'all to drop the light on bro. As you started to do with foul, bro.
1:11 left here in the second. And the layup's good off the glass.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
They set the pick. Here's Baker, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
Okay.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Climbing the ladder for the 360. That's major bounce right there.
Yeah, Clark, he was sky high on the finish.
And how about the athleticism, coordination, and obviously a lot of confidence to pull something like that off.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Here's the captain, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all, just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that. Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. A dominating first.
I'm gonna show y'all on 17 too. I'm gonna be a rookie. I ain't tripping.
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We've got Johnson, Kaminsky out there with McMillan, and it's Chase in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He finished with 25 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A gritty performance where he put his team on his back and shouldered the scoring load. This team could get used to that, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
2 on the clock. Buckner grabs the ball.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bulls shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
I'm about to cut up. Let's show y'all.
And let's get this update. Doris Burke is across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as as being their best option offensively. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's the captain. 37 points for him.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Johnson, the pass to Warren. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Levine following the basket by Freak. Puts it up from 17. That's short off the rim. Chicago has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Launches a three. Cannot hit. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
From deep. That's good. The captain's got 42 in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's the captain, and he has 42. Lets it go with a three. Shot, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's McMillan. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The captain passes to Evans. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Fires it up. McMillan can't make it work.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's McMillan. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Really left alone that time. The captain's got 48.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Levine dishes to Kaminsky. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Kaminsky's got his second basket. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down for Chicago. So for Chicago right now, the captain, he's in at the point. And it's Evans in at the power forward.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
I would be throwing a giveaway too, bro.
Here's the captain.
$20 gift card for y'all boys.
5 on the
I
clock.
want the gift card.
No good with the triple. Mavericks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to to get the fourth quarter underway. They set the pick.
Get ready for this giveaway, bro.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Bro, and I need y'all to help me get 40 likes.
Tape up.
Y'all don't give me to 40.
And the technical free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Hit the notification.
Levine kicks to Warren. Elbow shot, and he hits the jump shot. Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's the captain from downtown, and that one's good. The captain's got 51.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Baker, Evans with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Banks checked in for Dallas. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Hey. Yeah. Gang, bro.